I think she is too. I think she is too. She's really craving.
She really just wants dried fruit because she knows that's what helps with emotional eating.
I think so.
Lucy, go. Get out of here. Go on. Get going. Go on.
Lucy. Go get it. Go get it.
Hey guys, it's Tarah here, and I'm here with my friend.
I'm Jackfruit.
And we're going to talk about emotional eating today, because this is something a lot of women struggle with. And I have a pretty simple solution. I think you have a pretty simple solution too. I think we're pretty much on the same page. But I like to bring in other people to get a different perspective and just to keep it fun. It can get lonely sometimes here on YouTube with just me, so it's good to have a friend. So thanks for coming.
Oh yeah, totally.
So maybe you start. Give us a little bit of maybe just what is your history with emotional eating? Do you have emotional eating issues? And how did you kind of overcome that?
Yeah, I think so. I think everybody does to a certain extent, and some people just more than others.
Yeah.
Like, I know I did at times when I was in a phase of, self-sabotaging myself.
Yeah.
When it's just like, I didn't have confidence in myself and I didn't think I looked good anyway. So I'm just gonna keep eating like crap, and then I'm just gonna keep feeling and dealing this way, and I know what I'm gonna expect.
Yeah.
But the thing is, when you come to this lifestyle,
it's different.
you let go of that, because life isn't supposed to be like that.
Yeah.
So get over it and
Change your eating habits.
that's right.
It's that self-sabotaging. Well, I've already had 1 pint of ice cream. I might as well have 12. You can stop that actually by you get in this zone of complete focus on the crap that you're eating, and it's like for that whole time you just ignore the fact that it's unhealthy and it's going to give you bad results, and when you're done you're like, oh god, what did I just do? And that's how the corn kind of was for me when I was eating it before too. I was like, I'm just going to ignore everybody else and what they're saying. I'm just going to eat it. And that's really damaging behavior. And if you can recognize it, that's the first step. Then you have to work on trying to correct it, trying to get rid of it. And actually, I kind of go against the idea of getting rid of it, because if you feel like you have to take something out of your life, that's a negative connotation to it. That's the thing. I've just got to eradicate it. I've got to get it out. But I think you should try to fill it with something else. And I think we have the solution.
Yeah. So if you're gonna emotional eat, we both agree, then, dried fruit.
Dried fruit.
Go for it.
Yes, and we've got some of our favorite dried fruits here. I actually think that dried fruit stops me from eating emotionally, because there are times, if you're PMSing or whatever time of the month it is, when you just want something comforting. And I actually, my nightly ritual is a big hot mug of herbal tea and dried figs, because it makes me feel so warm and just like relaxed, and dried figs. Like, dried figs are the best. They're really tasty. And
yeah, the evenings is when I had my biggest issues with emotional eating. Yeah. And if I'm feeling that need these days, then I go for the dried fruit, and I go for the dates.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the dates.
Some people I've heard say they can overeat on dates.
Like really overeat, yeah.
But I can't. Like, my stomach gets full. It knows when it's done. Yeah. And then it's like, oh, okay, stop. And it's not really good to get to that point.
Where you're like sick from it? Yeah.
But, once in a while, if it happens, it's not the biggest deal, because if you're going to do it, this is the food to do it with. And you know what? If you're feeling cheese or pizza.
Exactly. Or binging on ice cream in the middle of the night, or if you feel like you're overeating on dates, stop for a minute, take a deep breath, drink a glass of water, and then maybe come back to it after that. So where you're like in a better headspace. There's always dogs fighting in these videos. I don't know why.
I always bring my dog here.
The next thing is, I know you guys there's been a lot of controversy. People are like, oh, these are so expensive, dried mulberries.
Tell me about these. I don't know much about these.
Oh,
I've been
man.
to ask
have you tried them?
Not really.
Oh, well, then you have to try them. Here, you can give a first-hand review on camera as to what you think of these things. Fresh mulberries, I'm pretty sure these ones from California.
Freaking, these are good.
Yeah, they're really good. This is a place called Harmonic Arts. They were one of our sponsors. Even Lucy likes them. These guys are one of our sponsors for the Fruity Freeze Challenge this past winter, and they're an awesome company, so you can buy them from Harmonic Arts. Yeah,
those are good.
They are expensive, but they're unique and they're crunchy, and you can use them as a kind of a cereal, like Christina did, fully raw. And yeah, you don't buy those things all the time. It's not like I'm scarfing down a pack of these a day, but every couple of weeks it's nice as a treat. If you can't afford them, it's fine. You don't have to buy them. And you introduced me to these today.
Yeah.
Tell us about what these are. Let's show them.
So I actually don't live in Vancouver Island. I'm here a lot because I work here a lot. I live in Vancouver, and one of the advantages I have of living in a major city is that I have a big Chinatown. And at Chinese New Year, the Chinese people get a lot of persimmon, and then at the end of Chinese New Year, they just dry them all, and then they become cheap and around at the stores like crazy. And so I just load up on dried persimmon at that time, and then I can have them for months after that. And they're calorie dense, they're tasty. So every few nights I'll throw some in a salad dressing, and it gives it that creamy texture.
Oh yeah.
They're so good.
And I don't even really like persimmons fresh because I kind of find them a little bland. Probably haven't had a good one, but these are incredible. They're really good for traveling. These would be the best. So, yeah. I think the biggest thing with emotional eating is that people don't start off their day with enough. The dog's going insane. People don't start off their days with enough calories. If you eat enough, then you don't have to worry about it. And I think the biggest thing people do is they're like, well, I don't think I should eat this 1,100 calorie smoothie like I eat. I think it's too much fruit. And then the negative thoughts start after that because they're under carbs. That's
totally it, Tara. Like I scarfed a pack of these just driving down here in less than an hour.
And that's like 800, 900 calories.
More.
Yeah,
more.
1,000 calories.
And then I was set for my whole into the afternoon if I had to be. Yeah. And I know I'm mentally clear up here now.
Exactly. If you get emotionally and mentally unstable, it's because you're under carbs. It's a simple answer. I know it seems simple, but you gotta get the fruit and eat the fruit. Get rid of that fear. If you start going bonkers in your mind and then you go down that slippery slope and then you eat less and then the binging starts again, you have to eat more and you just have to trust. I can't give any better advice than that. It's tough. We both went through it. We both had past history of kind of like anorexic bulimic mindset. And you just have to overcome it. You have to be strong.
Dieting, calorie restriction, you know.
But look at us. We're not fat from fruit. We're not fat from eating dates or having too much sugar. That's total nonsense.
Totally.
Actually, both of us have lost weight and continue to continuously lose weight on this lifestyle, eating more than we ever have. 3,000 calories. So
sometimes more.
Sometimes more. Yeah. I mean, like I said in another video, it's a joy. It's like I get to eat that many calories.
Yeah.
And someone said it's gluttonous. It's gluttonous.
Gluttonous eating food every day that is totally good for you. I think gluttonous is pigging out on hamburgers and dairy and animal products and processed food personally. That's what I think gluttonous is.
And every other animal in nature eats to their heart's content. So if we're gluttonous, then the deer in the forest across from us is gluttonous. The gorilla is gluttonous. The elephant is gluttonous. I think those are things we attribute to food habits nowadays because people eat such garbage. But I don't really see it as gluttonous. I see it as sweet calorie coma. Maybe not like that, but
and I see it as natural.
Yes.
I see it as second nature. We should always be doing this. Picking this is what fingers are for. You know? That's why we have legs. We should always be walking. That's why we have hands and fingers, because we should always be eating.
And if you're active, then it's fine to eat this much. It's not an issue. And if there are people out there who are like, well, I don't exercise at all. Is it okay for me to eat all these calories? Why aren't you exercising? Exercise is a joy.
Totally.
It's fun. It's great. It makes you feel alive, and it increases your appetite even more. So do it.
Yeah.
If you're not exercising, do it. Hi, Lucy.
Kisses.
It's always... so I think that's it.
Yeah.
I think Lucy, go on, get out of here, get going.
Lucy.
I think go on, get going, go. I think that's it for emotional eating.
Yeah.
I think just get the calories in, please.
Totally.
And if you're doubting it, try it for 6 months. 6 months consistently getting the calories in. I bet you're going to have a different opinion about it after 6 months. You'll feel so good that you won't be able to stop.
Yeah, and enough self-sabotaging already.
Exactly.
Get on with it.
To live a free lifestyle, freedom, abundance.
You deserve it.
You do. You definitely do. And the feeling is like nothing else. So don't go down that slippery road of calorie restriction. It's not worth it. It really isn't. So that's that. If you want to check out LJ's channel, it's LJ Jackfruit. We'll put the link down below. And if you like this video, subscribe, comment below, tell us your story, and ask us any other questions you have, and we'll do more videos together. So we'll talk to you guys next time.
Bye!